Alright, welcome back to Ch3 Dice. Let's continue our adventure. We entered chapter 3, we did a bunch of side missions, and then you're gonna go into the hidden tunnel to continue your adventure. Now, for most of you, you might bypass this whole mission because you do have to make a presence check right before this to get into the castle. But if you fail, like I did, you're actually gonna do this mission. Okay, so this is not gonna be a mandatory mission for a lot of people. Alright, this is a ginormous map. It's kind of a big map, big mission here. There's only 4 tiles, but a ton of totems. We're going to be exploring a lot of red text. There's 4 hidden exits. We don't know which one is the correct exit. As they flop onto the field here, we're going to get more information, and we're trying to find the correct exit to get out of here. All right, and a lot of stuff is hidden, like the objective, we don't even, or the achievement, we don't even know what it is until it's read to us, and all that sort of stuff. All right, so let's put this away. Our guys are going to start up here. 3 capsicles. And we're ready to go. All right, let's put this away. Let's zoom in. All right, so for right now, we can zoom in quite a bit. There's my little summon that I'm going to summon probably pretty soon. Let me just make sure everything is in the correct place. Okay, so let's give the initiative row a good shuffle. Let me zoom in just a little bit. So like usual, I'm going to put the initiative row right here on the right. And as the map extends over here, we're going to have to zoom out. All right, so just looking at the map here, maybe a strategy of mine is because here you sort of have to jump to get onto the other side. I'm thinking about splitting the party, maybe sending 3 people down here, 2 people by here, probably Remy so she doesn't have to do the jump check, and maybe another person with high agility going this way, and for sure Patrick and a couple of other guys are going to come this way. You know, just thinking out loud here. So let me give this a good cut, and we're going to start flipping over these cards. Oh wow, lucky me. We're all gonna get to go before the capsicles. All right, by the way, this is gonna be the elder capsicles that you need to use. All right, just remember that we are now past the common level. Actually, I need to go check if there's one for uncommon, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. So they're gonna be a bit stronger, 12 health and so on and so on. All right, like usual, don't pay attention to my nonsense. We actually have to use the ancient capsicles. We are playing an uncommon level, so if the current loot level is uncommon, use these guys. All right, so I'm just gonna put it right here. So now instead of 12, they have 16. 16 health, 12 defense, really high, and a couple of orange. All right, so there you go. All right, so Remy's gonna go first. Let's give her SP. Forgot to give it to her. All right, so what are we gonna do to start? Well, let's take care of these capsicles. I got 4 guys going before they go. Let's try to chop them all down. Okay, so Remy's up there. So let's use 1 to move. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably fine. I mean, I can do a like the shadows to go 1, 2 and get right in the middle over here, so that everyone else can have a shot. But you know what? I don't want to get in people's way, because when they come and shoot arrows and stuff, they'll have a better chance. Maybe I'll do like the shadows to move right over here instead. All right, type of thing. So let's use like the shadows. And that doesn't cause a break attack, so I'm okay. All right, so let's start attacking. So I'm gonna use Blade Works to start. I have a green and a red die. Should I empower this? Nah, I'll just attack again, I guess. Does that make sense? Yeah. Just gonna attack again if I hit or if I miss. So let's roll. So now I'm trying to hit a 12, as I mentioned before. Giving it a roll. I got 14. That's not bad. Let's go grab my sword. All right, so 14 minus 12 is 2 damage. Every shield is a damage, so 3 damage. A star is 3, so we're at 6 damage. So that's gonna be 6 damage. Let's put this over here. All right, so that's 1 attack. Now I do have a follow-up here. I can give darkness, so it's going to be 9 plus the difference. The difference was 2, so it's an 11. So let's see if they can get an 11 on this. It's going to be a teal and an orange. They got 10, so they're going to suffer darkness. Where's my darkness token? There you go. I'm actually just going to put it here on the right. All right. And now we're going to attack again, and now their defense is only going to be 11, which is going to be good. So let me put this back. So let's spend 2 SP to attack again. So I still have my reroll, which is great. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to need my reroll. So that's 15 minus 11, which is 4 damage. I don't have any stars though. So it's gonna be 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more damage. 7 plus 6 is not enough to kill. Let's do 7 more. So now he's at 13 out of 16. Is there anything else I can do? Let's see, friend over foe. Can anyone attack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I can do it right now. Perfect. I'll show you this card. Oops, sorry, I just had to cut in here. I thought I was going to be able to attack with Nightingale, but I forgot the elevation rule. I actually have to be on the edge to shoot an arrow, or else I don't have line of sight. All right, so I gave him back his life. He didn't die. So now we're going to go on to Zeke's turn. Who's next? All right, so Zeke, again, same exact thing. He technically has SOI, but he doesn't have line of sight for his spells. All right, so he's going to spend 1 to move for sure. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say over there. All right, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna do a gore shot and a euthanasia. Why not? So let's spend 2 for the euthanasia. Let's tap gore shot. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is go after the orange one, because I think my goal is I'm gonna end up having Patrick sit right over there, and then he's gonna be base to base with these things. But he's gonna be dangerous because then he's gonna do his ranged attack thing and might give us poison, which I don't want. All right, so maybe hopefully Nightingale and Zeke can take him out. Okay, so all right, what's my casting? My casting is a gray because of my unique item, and a black. So let me do gore shot first. All right, right over here. All right, so it's gonna be, wow, all shields, not good. So it's gonna be 6 plus 6, 12. Now their prevention is just this. Let's see if they get 12. No, they got just 10, so that's a fail for them. So I'm gonna deal them 6 damage by taking 2 damage. Let's take 2. Boom. All right. And next I'm gonna do euthanasia. So, okay, this is going to be an awesome roll. So it's going to be 5 plus 4, 9 plus 6, 15. All right, let's see if he gets 15. Oh, he got close. He got 12. So it's another fail. So it's going to be another 6 damage and wilt. All right, but what's awesome about this roll is if you look at my evil doll, all right, while empowering a spell, by the way, I always empower because of the evil doll. So this is when making an attack or casting a spell that targets an opponent, empower. All right, and when empowering a spell, when you roll 4 books on the black die, deal an opponent within SOI 6 damage. All right, so I can basically give 6 damage to anything on the field here. I can either kill him or kill the red one or give the purple one 6 damage. You know what? Let's just get rid of that orange one right away. I'm going to deal it 6 damage. That's going to be 6 plus 6 plus 6, 18. They have 16 life. All right, so I just need a 4 more, but you know, I'll just give him 6 and he's going to die. All right, so first blood. All right, on Zeke. He's super powerful, especially with that evil doll. I love it. And I think that's all he's going to do. There's not much. Oh, he's going to obviously, I already have it flipped over, but every single round he's going to use his little Elfie summon here. So he's gonna flip this card, get 2 summon tokens, and let's see, where do I want to summon her? I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can pretty much summon her wherever I like because his SOI is 6 because of the of this. So I can go as far as I can go all the way down here if I like, because you can see. But the problem is if I put her here, it's gonna trigger the totem, and I don't really want to trigger the totem right now. I think what I'm going to do is put her over. Let's just put her next to me over here. Sure. Let's just do that. All right, so now I got to put her card in the card row, so it's going to appear right between Zeke and Patrick, right over there. And Zeke is done, so let's forget about him and let's go to Elfie. All right, so Elfie's going to go off next to after Zeke. She has 3 SP. I think what she's going to do to start is she's going to spend 1 and give herself 1 damage. Actually, you know what? I would have spawned her right over here. because I have a different plan. Yeah, I would have done that. All right, so no, you know what? I take that back. I'm undecided. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend one, deal myself one damage to do blood barrier. So I'm gonna give a barrier token to. Let's give it to Remy because she's gonna need it. I guess she's gonna probably go off on her own this way, so she's gonna have some extra armor. And then I'm gonna spend my last two to also give myself a damage to do Invigorate, which allows me to give out a dodge token to something. And I think I'm going to give it to Zeke. Alright, maybe he'll get attacked in the future, so I'll give him a dodge token. She has a ton of dodge capabilities already, so I don't have to do anything with her. Alright, so that's going to be it for the top three. Next is going to be Patrick, who's just going to, I guess, run in over here and try to take out the purple one. Alright, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movement to get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think he's going to definitely attack the purple one. Alright, so that was 1 to move. We're going to use 2 to attack. So remember the shotgun. You probably know it by now. It lets me do a double attack against a target. So it's going to be 2 green and a black. 2 green and a black. Alright, so we're trying to hit. So I'm obviously going to attack the purple one because I still have Nightingale. It's going to go up last and she'll chuck a few arrows and probably kill the red one. Yeah, he's only got, what, 2 or 3 life left and he has darkness on him. So let's do this. Alright, this is not a... Oh, I missed. Is there anything I can do to reroll? Nope. I guess that's just going to be a miss. Alright, let's do my second shotgun blast. Alright, well that normally would be another miss, but I'm going to use my kill the messenger ability here. Yeah, I'm also going to do imbue fear. I forgot to actually activate it, so that gives me +2 damage. So this kill the messenger, because this is the lowest die and it's a ranged attack. I'm going to flip it over to the highest value die. Oops. Alright. And let's see what we have here. So it's going to be 14 minus 12. It's going to be 2 damage. Double shield here is +3. So 5 damage. Star is another 3. 8 damage. I'm also going to exhaust my gun. So every 2 books is 2 damage. So it's going to be, let's see, 2, 5, 8, 10, 12 damage. Boom. Just like that. Let's do it. 6 and 6. Alright, and he's pretty much done. So this gun's gonna flip over when it's done attacking. I'm gonna do what I normally always do. Do blood toll. Get 2 SP. That's gonna deal me 2 damage. But I'm okay with that because now I'm gonna use 2 to flip my gun back over. Boom. Alright, and Patrick is done. Let's go to Nightingale. She rolls this. Now she does have to move. She has no choice. All right, so she'll use 1 to move, and then she's gonna use 2 to do down the masses. And down the masses, it's just if you're using a ranged weapon, you can attack 2 different targets by spending 2. So it's very cost efficient. It gets me like a free attack. All right, so let me pay for that. All right, so I moved. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm just gonna stay there from the edge of the cliff, just so I have range to both of these guys and line of sight. Now, the one I'm gonna attack first is the purple one, because after I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna after attack the purple, I'm gonna attack the red, and then I'm gonna attack the purple one again. All right, so I'm gonna roll these 2. I'm trying to get a 12. All right, let's see what happens. All right, this is actually a really good roll. Because what I'm going to do is just like Patrick, I got kill the messenger. So I'm going to turn the 3, which is the lowest value on this die, into a 9. So just like that, boom, boxcars. All right, so that's going to kill him for sure. It's going to be 18 minus 12 is already 6 damage, plus all the symbols. He only had 6 damage. What is it, like 4 damage left? That's pretty much going to kill him. All right, I guess I'm not going to need to attack. Oh, I got a -1 because I'm shooting through an ally. Yada, 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 doesn't really matter. He's going to die. All right, so because of down the masses, I get my second attack. Now it's only going to be, I need an 11 to hit. Yeah, that's going to be a hit, and that's going to kill him for sure. So it's going to be 14, minus 1, 13, minus 11, 2 damage, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Yeah, he's going to die. So he's done. All right, there you go. All the cave skulls are dead. Not so bad. Let's get rid of darkness. That's going to give me my first loot of the mission, which is 10 coins. I'm going to put all the loots up there. That's about it. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I hit, should have done this on the first attack, I'm going to do Paradigm Assault, and I'm going to give a haste token to... Let's see, who's going to go off on their own? I think I'm going to send Remy and... Who has high agility? Because we have to do that jump. So I need somebody with high agility. I'm just looking through all the characters. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send Nightingale and Remy that way, and everyone else is going to go down. So I'm going to give a haste. Well, no, Remy's going to be there. I'm going to give a haste token to Zeke. All right, because he's a magic user, maybe with the extra SP, he can send more spells. All right, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, so she's pretty much done. I think that's going to be the end of the round. One thing I did forget to do, I'm going to do it now. Sorry about that. Is when I was controlling Patrick, I did forget to give out... It's a new skill. I keep forgetting that I have it, but I get to give out a courage token to somebody in my SOI. So I'm going to tap that. And I'm going to give a courage token to... let's give it to Remy. Because Patrick's going to go one way and Remy's going to go the other way, so I won't have another opportunity to give this to her. So let's just do that. Alright, so again, that's it for the Capesicle card. Let's get rid of it. Let's get all the characters. Whoops. Just knocked over somebody. Forgot where she was. I'll just put it there. Let's give it a good shuffle. Probably have to zoom out just a little bit. Alright, so it doesn't really matter who goes first, who goes second. Somebody's going to turn the corner, activate this totem, and somebody's going to go by here activating that totem. So let's see which totem we have to activate first. Looks like it's going to be the blue one down here. Alright, so Patrick, let's unexhaust all this stuff. Alright, so before I start, let me do Proof of Divinity just to get started. Actually, let me get my 3 SP first. So Proof of Divinity, another courage token. Let me give this to Nightingale. Alright, they're going to go the opposite way. So Remy and Nightingale both have courage. Now, I'm going to spend 1 to move. Okay, so where is he? Over here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to wait right there. I'm not sure what this totem is. I'm going to go read it. And I'll be back. Alright, well, as you can see, the map extended quite a bit. I had to zoom out a little bit. So there's going to be a Blight Guardian here that appears right where the totem was. And 2 more map tiles with a Water Lao. So I do need to add 2 more initiative cards to the card row. They're going to appear right after Patrick. So let's put them like this. Yeah. So what do I do? By the way, there's a for the orange one, after you read it, it says you can sort of make an attack against it and it'll destroy the wall, and I'm assuming there's another map tile on the other side, but we'll get to that much later. That was the only text that we had to read. All right, so that was what was it? 3 movement, 1, 2, 3. Do I back up and, you know, wait for him to turn the corner, or do I go and attack? The problem is my movement's only 6 and I can't actually make it with 6 movement. So I'm gonna have to use Blood Toll just to get in there. So if I go 1, 2, 3 with 3 more movement, I'm gonna be right over here. Now, it is a ranged weapon. I could attack from here. Let's actually look at the Blighted Guardian card. Alright, so let's look at his attacks. So if there's somebody adjacent, it's gonna make 2 attacks against the opponent with the most damage, then inflict poison, then move 4 from the nearest opponent, dodge any break attacks. Oh, that's not what I want to have happen. Then this one is just a spell, then it's going to move to do an attack. Yeah, so you know what? I'd rather be here so he doesn't attack me in melee twice. I'd rather take the spell casting because Patrick's conviction checks are really high. Yeah, and this actually just does 4 damage, or sorry, just does paralyze. So if it is paralyzed for 1 turn, that's fine. Actually, I'm going to keep his card right over here. All right, so let's get to it. So let's move an extra 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, from here, we already know I'm going to spend 2 to do an attack. Now I'm going to get -1 to my attack because I'm more than 1 space away. It's going to be 2 green and a black. So what am I trying to hit? Sorry, wrong card. I'm trying to hit a 13. All right. I do have Kill the Messenger, so as long as I roll 1 super low die, I should be hitting at least once. So his health is 30, which is quite a bit. So let's see what happens. It's gonna be 12. Oh, I really like this roll. Is there any way for me to re-roll anything? No, there's not. I'm gonna have to just miss. All right, so the first one missed. All right, so for the second attack, let me not forget. Let's do Imbue Fear for this one. Now I do need to hit 14 actually because of the -1 to my range. So let's do this. The exact same roll. All right, so I missed twice. Just how it goes sometimes. So this is gonna flip over. A couple of missed attacks. Should I bother doing Blood Toll and flipping my gun around? You don't know. I'm good. I'm gonna leave it like this. That's fine. All right, so there you go. That was my turn. Now the Guardian is gonna go. So let's look at their card. We already read it before. Oh, by the way, when I miss my attacks, he does the disease things on everyone that's adjacent to him. But because there's nobody adjacent, that's fine. I'm gonna skip that. All right, so is there anyone adjacent? No. Is there somebody in their SOI? Yes. Cast spell 6, prioritizing the person with the lowest conviction value. Well, there's only one. Without paralyze, inflict paralyze. If they're immune to paralyze, 4 damage. All right, so now my conviction check. All right, it's going to be a green because of this. And actually, it's going to be a red now because I flipped over my gun. Maybe that's a reason why I should have had it the other way. So because I didn't realize that, let me actually back up just a little bit. I would have done Blood Toll, given me 2 damage, got 2 SP, used 2 SP, flip my gun around. All right, have it ready. Now this is going to be a green. Sorry about that. So it's a green die here and a green die here. Okay, so now what do I need to get? Well, it's a 6. It's his casting, which is going to be 6 plus 4. It's only 10. That's really, really low. And I got a 17. So I definitely am not going to get paralyzed. All right, so it does that. And then continue down. Can it move and attack an opponent? Yes. Move adjacent to the nearest opponent, then make an attack, inflict poison, force 12. All right, so it's going to move 1 space to do an attack. So it's going to do a green and red. Now I can't dodge. I don't have any dodging whatsoever with Padrick, so I'm just going to take this whatever it is. So 14 minus, my defense is +3, so my defense is 12. So we're looking at 2 damage. Every book combo is 2 damage, so it's going to be 6 damage in total, but I'm going to activate my armor here, which reduces it by 4, so I'm only going to take 2. All right, boom. All right, it's not so bad. Yeah. After he's done that, he's going to do follow up, inflict poison, force 12. Now I'm going to be rolling this to try to get not poisoned. And I got 13, so I'm not poisoned. All right, and that's pretty much his whole card. It doesn't say continue, so he's done. He's kind of strong, 30 life. It's going to take a while to take him down. Now the water Lao is going to go, or Loa, whatever. But she doesn't have line of sight, so if you go through her card, it's the effect thing. There's nobody with effects in her SOI. Then it's is there more than one adjacent? Is somebody in her SOI? Technically yes, but she doesn't have line of sight. And then also for the last one, she doesn't have line of sight. All right, so she's not actually going to do anything, so she's done. Okay. Then we're going to go to Nightingale. Now, originally I wanted to send Nightingale this way, but I think we're going to need all hands on deck to try to take this thing down as fast as possible. And because I can break down this wall, I think I'm just going to send everyone this way instead. Break down the wall, see what's on the other side here, activate this totem, maybe go back for whatever that is, type of thing. All right, so she's going to move. So let's move her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unfortunately, it's going to cost her 2 SP to move over here. All right, let's use 2 SP. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go over here in the back. All right, so I don't get in people's way, so they can come around and attack. All right, and from there, I only have 1 SP, so I think what I need to do is use my infection ability. So I'm gonna take a damage. Where's the 1? Here you go. That's going to reduce the cost of any action by 1. So by paying 1, I'm going to attack. It's going to be a red and a green. So I'm trying to hit a 13 still. See what happens. Alright, that'll do it. It's not going to be a lot of damage. It's going to be 15 minus 13, which is 2 damage. Does he have armor? He doesn't have armor. So actually my barbed arrows are going to come into play. Alright, so it's going to be 2 shields is 3 and every star is 3. Alright, so 15 minus 13 is 2. Double shield here is going to be 5. Barbed arrows, because he doesn't have armor, is an extra 3, so that's going to be 8 in total. And I think that's all I can do. Yeah, that's going to be 8 to damage. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Alright, now because I hit, by the way, I was supposed to exhaust this because I used this ability. Because I hit, Paradigm Assault. Alright, I think I'm going to give more haste tokens out there. I'm going to give 1 to Patrick. He needs it to flip his gun over quite often, so let's give him that. Then, is there anything else I want to do with her? No, I think she's pretty much done. Can't do that, can't do that. Kill the messenger and mend. You know, I'll activate her mend right now so I don't forget. Get a couple of heal tokens. And you know what, while I'm here, I'm gonna use it on Patrick. I mean, he has 6 damage, so I'm gonna remove all that 6 damage so he's fully healed and just get rid of a token. And there you go. So that's gonna be it for Nightingale. Remy's up next. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She can get there with like the shadows. She can also get over here if she spends the extra SP, so she's out of the line of sight of the water lava. But I'm not too scared of this guy. All right, so 1 to move. Actually, I calculated that wrong. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am base to base with just 6, and then like the shadows, which will move me in here, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. Like the shadows, I'm gonna get right in, right over here. Boom, just like that. And now let's attack him. Let's do blade works first. Now remember, I do have courage, so that's a good sign. Oh, actually, I did forget. Sorry, small take back. Nightingale did have courage as well when she hit him. With the extra shield, I would have had an extra shield combo, and I would have had an extra star, so that would be an extra 6 damage in total. Alright, sorry about that. I'm going to double check the video later just to validate that, but I'm pretty sure I would have had 6 more. Alright, so that's going to be 14 out of 30. Alright, so now we're going to do Remy. So I already paid for the blade works. She rolls a green and a red. I do have 1 die reroll, and she has courage, so as long as I'm hitting 13, I'll be doing some damage. So that's going to be 9 plus 6. I'm rolling really well today, which is good. So it's going to be 15 minus 13 is 2 damage. Let me go get her sword, because I forget what it does. 2, 3 damage, 4 damage. The star is 3, so 7 damage in total. With the courage, that's an extra 4 damage. So it's going to be 11 damage, because it's an extra 1 and an extra 3. So let me do that again. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 because of courage. So that's 11 damage. I'm okay with that, right? It's pretty good. 5 and a 6. Now I got to calculate this. This is going to be 12, 18, 19, 20, 25 out of 30. Wow, that's pretty good. So while I'm here, I might as well do another attack. I still have my reroll ready, so if I roll low, I can do it again. So let's get to it. Let's roll again. 13. Is this going to be enough to kill it? Let's see. It might be, because I have courage, remember? So 13 minus 13 is 0. Actually, wait. technically, I'm not gonna go back and fix it, but technically I did have a follow-up here where I could have given darkness, but I did forget, so I'll ignore that for now. So this is 13 minus 13, which is 0. But shield, so that's 2 damage. Courage gives me another shield, 3 damage, and a star, which is an extra 3 damage. So boom, 6 damage. All right, 6 damage on top of this. It's going to be 6, 12, 24, plus 7 is 31 damage. Boom, just like that, we took him out. That's some good rolling. All right, so it's going to give us a loot, another 12. All right, so that was Remy. And now at this point, I'm debating if I should send Zeke and the summon this way. The only problem with that is that Zeke's agility, actually it's 4, it's not so bad. So to jump that, he'll only need to 6. And if his summon is there, he only needs a 4, which is pretty much automatic. So yeah, I'll take a chance. I mean, he's my super duper heavy hitter, especially with all his spells and his empowering and all that stuff. So let's just do that. I'm going to send my summon, and hopefully they don't die in the pit, but I'm going to send them this way. All right, so she's going to get 3 SP. All right, now before she moves though, she's going to spend 1 and give herself a damage. I'm going to give a barrier token to Nightingale. And my goal is to have get everyone a barrier token by the end of this. Actually, I did forget one thing. Kind of stupid of me. When I prevented the 4 damage for Patrick, I completely forgot that he has armor. So he would have taken no damage. So I was preventing 4 and he's got 3 armor. So he would have taken nothing. But anyway, that's fine. It was my mistake. I'll fix it going forward. I got to remember that he has armor. All right, anyway, I gave that. So now she's going to move. So she's going to spend 1 or 2 to move, I guess. So she moves at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go see what this totem is. I'll be right back. All right, so lucky me, it's just a loot token. All right, whatever that may be. All right, so I think I moved 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just go by here. Now it's going to be Zeke's turn. He's going to generate 4 SP because of the haste. He's going to spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 6. I'm going to make her go there. I guess I'm going to get ready to jump. So let me spend another SP to move an extra 2. 1, 2. Let's just go there. And you know what? He's going to stay with 2, so that next turn he goes up to 5. He's going to be fully refreshed of SP. So let's call it a round. All right. Let's give this a shuffle. So what do I want to have happen? It doesn't really matter. I mean, if we turn the corner, this totem won't see us. So we can go first, go attack the Waterlow here, have these guys get the treasure, and then come this way and maybe break down this wall so we can all meet each other on the other side here. All right, so let's give this a shuffle. Let's use first. Looks like Remy's gonna go. Then Patrick. Wow, I'm getting really lucky. Oh, I was supposed to take this card out. Okay. All right, so Remy is up. So what's my game plan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I can fly over. And that's probably the best idea, because then Patrick can go and he can get a flanking bonus. Because remember, these guys have arcane and they ignore all our stupid symbols. So we're going to need the help getting backstab and arcane and all that stuff going. So let's do that. All right, so let's spend those 2 SP to fly. I mean, yeah, I should. Although yeah, let's fly. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to fly right to the other side, right over here. I mean, there is a purple token here. There are certain tokens where it says only read it when you're instructed to. So right now it didn't instruct me to read anything here. So I'm going to leave it like that. So from here, let's do Blade Works right over here. Yeah, I'm going to do Blade Works. I'm going to roll a green and a red. So what am I trying to hit? Let's get rid of the Blighted Guardian. Let's get the Waterlow card in here. Now they're kind of weak. They're from the common. I mean, these are the strongest Waterlow in the game. I don't have another card, so If there is one, I apologize. But their defense is only 11. All right, but they have arcane, so they ignore all our symbols. So it's gonna be 11. Wow, that's a great roll to start. It's gonna be 15 minus 11, which is gonna be 4 damage. All right, you don't look at the symbols. That's why it's not worth empowering for these guys, because they're not gonna give you anything for it. I think that's all she's gonna do. I mean, I can chuck her a knife. It's gonna be a red die, which will give her between what is it, 3 and 9 damage. But these guys are easy to take down. They just have a lot of health, which we have to whittle down slowly. All right, so that's going to be it for Remy. Let's go to Patrick, who's just going to do the exact same thing. He's going to move in 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now with his attack, he's going to get flank and double shotgun blast. All right, so Patrick starts with 4. I use 1 to move, so he has 3 left. I'm going to use 2 to attack. Before I do an attack, let's do a couple of things here. Let's do Imbue Fear to give an extra 2 damage if I hit. Let's do Proof of Divinity here to give somebody a Courage token. I think I'm going to give it to Remy. So now Remy has a Courage token, a Barrier token, and a Haste token. So she's ready to go. Actually, no, she already had a Courage token. Sorry. I can't actually do that. Everyone has a Courage token around me, so I can't actually give this out. Sorry about that. My bad. Let's remove this. I have to give it to one of the other characters. So that is it. All right, so let's roll my dice. It's going to be 2 green and a black. Again, trying to hit an 11, which isn't that high with 2 greens. I mean, if I roll at least a 9, it's an auto hit. All right. Well, there you go. So this is going to be just a 14 minus 11 is just 3 damage. Because I have flanking, it's going to be 4 damage. Imbued Fear, an extra 2 damage, so 6 damage. All right, so they're at 10. Now, I do have Imbue Fear, so I could give it Darkness, so it's going to be Force X plus the difference. My force is 8, plus the difference was 3, so it's going to be 11. Their force check is double teal. So if they don't get an 11, then they're going to get Darkness. Well, they got 7. That's horrible. Okay, so let's give them Darkness. So their defense is now a 10. All right, for this attack. Oh, man, what a great roll. So this is going to be 14 minus 10 is another 4 damage. So they're going to be at 14. Almost dead. Almost dead. Oh. +1 because of flanking. So they're at 15 of 16. Oh, sorry, 18. All right, 18. Sorry about that. So that's going to be it for Patrick. I mean, at this point, I'm not going to bother doing Blood Toll. I'm probably going to end up getting an SP along the way because of this. Plus, I have Haste, which gives me 4, which is going to be enough to flip over my gun next round. By the way, I did have to flip this over after my attack. Yeah, so I think he's done. All right, Alfie's gonna go. She's gonna get her 3 SP. She's gonna spend 1 to move. She's gonna spend 1 to look at the chest. I'm not sure what it is. Let me go look at the book. I'll be right back. All right, so getting the treasure here. Couple of things are going to happen. Let me move from the board. First, we're going to get a couple of consumables. So you're going to have your draw deck of the mundane, common, and uncommon loot. Give it a good shuffle. I'll shuffle it this way. And we're going to take 2 off the bottom, and those are the 2 that I'm going to get. So I got a funny coin, and I got a juice box. I'm going to put this in my party stash. All right, and let's put this over here. All right, the second thing that's going to happen is the tunnel between the 2 tiles here actually crumbles. And we're sort of stuck on this side now, and a water Lao is going to join the fight right over there. All right, so we're going to go this way. Actually, looking at the map, I just realized something. It doesn't really say in the rules that this, or in the scenario, that this is shallow water, and normally you can't jump from water over, I think. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe I missed a little bit of a detail. So I'm assuming you could jump over this. I don't know. Let's just leave it like that. Okay, so that's going to be Elfie's turn. She has 1 SP left. She can't really do anything with 1 SP. Actually, you know what she's going to do? She's going to give Barrier to Zeke. Why not? He's going to give 1, take a damage, and get that barrier over to Zeke. Alright, so that's going to be it for her. Now it's going to be Zeke's turn. Alright, so for Zeke, let's give him his SP. I think what I'm going to do is launch a couple of Euthanasias at it, see if it dies, and if it doesn't die, then I'll do a Root the Mind, because I have 5 SP in total. Okay, so let's spend 4. Yes, I'm spending it all now. I'm going to do Euthanasia twice. I'm going to need at least 2 to kill her. It's impossible to kill her with 1. So let's do it. Well, that's going to be a fail. So let's give myself 3 damage. So the first one's a miss. And we're going to roll again. That kind of sucked. Well, there you go. I got the complete opposite. I got a complete failure and a double amazing roll right after. So this, because the 4 books, is automatically 6 damage. Then it's going to be 14 plus 6, 20. There's no way she rolls 20 even on 2 red dice. She rolled almost boxcars, 15. Alright, so that's going to be another 6 damage. Oops. Right there. And it's going to give her wilt. Alright, what I'm going to do is, sure, why not? Let me do Root the Mind. So if I get double 6, well, I think she dies. And if I get her anyway, she's paralyzed. She won't do anything next turn. Yeah, let's do it. So it's going to be 6, 8 plus 6, 14. So unless she rolls really high. Yeah, she got 11. She's going to be paralyzed. Boom. Alright, that's going to be it for Zeke. I think that was a good turn, except for him damaging himself. So now with Nightingale, she's over here. I think pretty simple. Let's try to take this thing out completely. So let's move a bit closer. Use 1 SP to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's kind of stuck there because 6, she would be on top. She would need 7, 6, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 movements. So another SP. You know what? I think she's fine over there. Okay, let's give her 3 SP. I did spend 1 to move. I guess I'll spend 2 to attack. Not really have a choice here. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Red and a green. So what are we trying to hit? Now she has darkness, so it's going to be normally 11 minus 1, which is 10. But I'm shooting through an ally, so that's going to be back to 11. So I think as long as I hit, that thing's going to die. So 11, let's see. Well, normally this would be horrible, but let's do some kill the messenger, flip this into a 9. That's going to be 14 minus 11 is 4 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Plus she has no armor, so my barbed arrow is going to be 12 damage. Yeah, she's going to die. Let's remove all these tokens. Let's get a nice loot for that. That's 8 more coins. So much loot do I have? Yeah, I killed the cave sickles, the blight, and the waterlow. Alright, so she's done. Waterlow is gonna go. Pretty simple. She's paralyzed, so she's done. That's it. Let me move my characters here. Let's remove the darkness. Yeah, so let's grab all of these cards. Now I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after I take out that waterlow. I have to double check the rules again. I have to check about this jumping business over there. Alright, let's cut this. Hopefully Zeke or Elfie goes first just to take that thing out. I guess not. Alright, we're going to take some damage. That's for sure. Alright. So the Waterlaw is going to go first. They're going to do their SOI thing. So is there a figure with an effect? Yes. This is actually going to remove the barrier token off of Zeke's board. Alright, so I'm going to probably have to give it back to him with the other character. Okay. Next, more than one Jason. No, is there an opponent? Yes. So it's going to be a spell 6, prioritizing the lowest conviction check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so they're both in the same distance. They both have the same conviction check, obviously, because he's the summoner of that summon. So it goes without saying they roll the same dice. So who's he going to target? Well, it's going to be Zeke. Tie broken by the initiative roll over here. Alright, so it's going to be the difference equal to the roll and the conviction check. So 6 plus 8, 14. What? That's a lot. Let me keep that there. Now his conviction check is a teal and a white. That's horrible. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to... Yeah, teal and a white. Let's roll it. Let's see what happens. Do I have some rerolls? Maybe I'll just take it. Let's see what happens. Well, it's not horrible. You know what? This is an okay roll. Should I reroll that 3? No, it's not bad. It's going to be 11 minus 14 is 3 plus 2. It's only 5 damage. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Alright, so that's it for the Waterlow. Let's keep your card there. So Patrick is up next. I think this is going to be a pretty much a standard gathering SP round. It's going to go really fast. These guys, I don't want to trigger the totem or activate that just yet. I'm going to take out this. So this is going to be a really fast round. I just realized that I just want to gain some SP here to get ready for whatever we're fighting next. All right, so for Patrick, let's give him his 4 SP because of haste. So he's at 5. So he's going to spend 2 to flip his gun around. All right, and then he's going to spend 1 to move. And you know what? He's going to get maybe right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, if he's right over here, this totem is not going to be able to see him, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 spaces away. So I like to use this chart. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be this one right over here. All right, so it's 2, 3. Sorry, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Yeah, it is this one. So the totem's here. It's going to affect this one, this one. Oh, it's not going to affect this one. So if I'm here, the totem actually does see me. So as soon as somebody hits this little spot, we're going to trigger this. So you know what? He's going to stay right over there. Okay, so that's going to be it for Patrick. Well, Zeke, I mean, he's not going to do anything. He's going to gain his 4 SP because of haste. He's going to spend 2 to do a euthanasia again. Let's just finish this guy off. So it's going to be 8 plus 6 is going to be 14. Let's see, could he hit 14? No, they got 8, so that's going to be another 6 damage. Guess what? That's 18. They only have 18 life. It's exactly a kill. And that'll kill this Waterlow. Alright, let's put all this stuff back. Alright, so he's done. Alright, he's done. He did what he had to do. I had to get a loot token for that. So another 12 coins. Alright, then Nightingale's going to go. She's going to gain her 3 SP. She's going to use 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to stay right there. Carry over 2 SP into next round. So she's done. Elfie's going to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's... Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, she was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. So she's going to spend 2 out of her 3. So she's going to have 1 to spend next turn. All right. And then Remy's going to go last. And she's just going to get right over here in position, not right over here. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3. Spend 1 SP out of her 4. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the round. Let's get rid of the Waterlow card. Alright, so next round, if we don't trigger an enemy, well then we're going to get an urgency token. Alright, so that was a quick round. And just, sometimes you do have to do that in this game. Just take a round, get a bunch of SP, so for your next fight, you're pretty much ready to go to attack multiple times. Alright, let's do that. Let's see who goes up first. So Patrick, then Remy, Nightingale. All right, so what I'm going to do is for Patrick, he's going to move for sure. So he's going to get his SP. He's going to get 3. All right, so he's going to spend 1 to move. So he's going to go 1, 2. And once he's here, this is going to trigger. All right, so what I'm going to do is figure out what this does. And then I'll decide whether I want to go up and destroy this wall or if I want to come down and take care of whatever showed up here. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, well, by seeing this totem, we're adding some more map spaces. This is going to be a ginormous 3x3 map here. I'll try to move things up. Essentially, you have to make a choice. You see a blight, you have to choose whether you want to charge in or be prepared for it. You know what? I'm going to charge in. Let's go full-fledged here. So you're going to spawn a blight where it appeared, and then whoever triggered it gets to decide he has to be placed adjacent to it, and he's going to get +5 to his attack roll against it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be right adjacent right over here. I do need to add the blight card right after. right after me. And the reason I want to be here is if I can get a character here, we're going to have a flanking on him. All right. Let's do an attack. Pretty simple. Actually, I just read the book again, and it says be adjacent and then make an attack. So I'm assuming you don't have to pay for that. So let me give myself my SP back. Right? It says be adjacent to it and make an attack. All right. So I'm going to make an attack with my gun, and obviously when this thing attacks, I make 2 separate attacks. So I'm going to attack it twice. I'm assuming this is how the rules should be played. So let's do it. So I'm trying to hit a... Where the hell is this card? I had it before. So it's a 13. Actually, it's really high. So this is going to be a fail. So I missed my first attack. So I don't get the +5 in... Oh, wait. Sorry, it was a hit. So what was that? A 6 and a 5? Whoops. Sorry. I think this was like this. I apologize if it wasn't like this, but it was my first attack against it gets a +5 roll. Let me just double check that. Yeah, my first attack gets +5, so it's gonna be 10, 16. 16 minus 13 is 3. Although this is not gonna be a lot of damage because there's only a double shield here, which adds 3 more, so it's just gonna be 6. All right, it's kind of disappointing. I'm just gonna put all this health over here. But that was my first attack. Let's attack again because I get a double attack. And wait, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna do kill the messenger. Boom. We're gonna flip this 4 into a 9. All right, this is gonna be great because there's a ton of shields. This is gonna be 14 minus 13 is 1. Double shield here 4. Double shield here 7. Double shield here 10. Star 13 damage. All right, that's good. So let's give it another 13. So 6, 6. And 1. All right. So how much health do these guys have? They have 30 health. So I need 18, 19, 11 more damage. Okay, so that was my free attack, let's just say. Now after my attack, I still need to flip my gun over. All right, so I'm going to spend 2 to flip it back. Whoops. And then I'm going to spend 2 to fire it again. Does that make sense? Yeah. Alright, so let's go. Now I just need to get 13s. I don't have to kill the messenger, so we're just hoping for higher numbers. Wow, I keep rolling 11. That's not going to help at all. So let's re-roll this. And that's going to be some damage. Again, because of the shield. So it's going to be 13 minus 13 is 0. Double shield 3, double shield 6, double shield 9. So if I add a 4. So did it die? Let me just calculate this. 4 and 4 and 1. So it's at 28. It's got 2 life left. Actually, what I would have done, sorry, at some point in one of my attacks, I would have done imbued fear. Sorry about that. I'm going way too fast. And that would have given me +2 damage on, let's say I would have done it on my first attack. So, oops, this is slightly off screen, I didn't notice. So that would have been exactly 30, so that it would have died. Boom, took him out. All right, sorry, I'm not cheating. I would have used it, I swear. All right, so that's gonna remove his card. It's gonna give me another loot. Taking down guys like nothing with Patrick's shotgun. Let's get rid of this stuff. All right, so Remy's up next. I mean, she's over here. Actually, small mistake. It's not an action. It's an attack you have to do. So I actually have to spend an extra SP. So I add 5. I used 1 to move and 2 to do an attack. So I have 2 left. So it's just a base attack. I mean, it has defense of 10. It's pretty much automatic. They're 15. Basically, you break it down. You remove all this. And then you're going to add this tile. Let me just remember how it goes. It goes like this. All right, we're gonna put another exit tile on the space over here, and there's gonna be an animate right in the middle, or right at the bottom, which is gonna be right over here, right over here. Now, unfortunately, for everyone in this spot, you gotta jump over. And Remy doesn't, she already used her move action, so she can't actually use her flight to move back over. So she's kind of stuck there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's gonna feel some pain from from the animate. I actually have to add his card right after. Let me go find his card, and then we're gonna go activate him. Okay, so let's get the card ready. So Remy's pretty much done. All right, then the animate's gonna go next. Let's read his card. You know, you already know what he does. Change the prediction, attacks again if he hits. In melee, he empowers it. Okay, so let's go down his flowchart. Heal, does not damage. Opponent Jason, no. Is there an opponent in the SOI? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be Remy. I wish she can move away. Actually, wait, she could move away. Sorry about that. Little takesy backsies. I forgot that I had sorry, like the shadows. Alright, so I would have liked the shadows away from here. So let me go behind the wall right over here. Right, so he can't hit me with his SOI. He doesn't have line of sight anymore, so that's good. Yeah, there you go. So now, can he move and attack? So he's not going to do the SOI one. So can he move and attack somebody within range 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yeah, he could attack Elfie if he moves all the way up. So he moves at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there you go. He's going to attack her. From here, he doesn't have a line of sight, so he would have to go right over here. Yeah. Is that good? Yeah, so that's going to be a straight up attack. It's going to be a this. Now, before I do anything, I'm definitely going to dodge that because if he doesn't hit, then he doesn't attack again. But if he does hit, he will attack me, and I don't want him to attack me. So let's see. Well, it's going to be 4 books, which does not help me at all. I guess I'm going to have to take 2 attacks. So the first one's a hit. 14 minus 12 is 2 damage. Every shield's a damage, so it's going to be 3, 4. 4 in total, and she has 0 armor, so it's going to be 4 damage. Not a great start, and he attacks again because that's what he does. Alright, and it's going to be 12 minus 12 is a hit. 1 shield, 1 damage. Just move this to a 5, so she's at 9. Not ideal. Okay, but he's pretty much done. Let's go to Nightingale. Where is she? She's over here. Oh, he moved away. Now I can't really attack him. That's kind of sucks. Unless, even from here, yeah, even from here I don't have line of sight. So I guess these two, well, actually Remy probably will fly over to help. I guess Nightingale's just going to run down. You know what? She's just going to run down. Her and Patrick are going to come down and try to, you know, see what these exits are and these loots and all that stuff. So, you know, for her, she's going to be at 5 SP. Let's just use 2 to run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 2 SP. I'll use another SP to move again, another 2. 1, 2. And I'll use another one to move another 2. Let's go 1, 2. I think she's going to go, sorry, she was here. Let's go 1, 2. I think we're going to go to this one first. Let's take care of all the stuff on this side, and then we'll move our way that way. Type of thing. All right, so she's done. All right, now Zeke's gonna go. Couple of options here. I do want to jump this gap, and I think I will. And it's ideally now's the time because I'm gonna activate before Elfie, and that'll help because when I try to jump this, she's gonna add her strength to the roll. Now I still haven't figured out if this is shallow water, and I actually, hold up, I'm a complete moron. I actually forgot the rule. You can jump as much as you want. You don't have to jump right over. For example, you can jump 2 spaces, 3 spaces, whatever. Just add 2 to the amount of spaces you want to jump. So technically I can jump from there to there. Sorry about all that confusion. I'm an idiot. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do with Zeke. Let's give him his SP. So I'm going to spend 1 to move. Let's go 1, 2. I'm gonna jump it because I still add her strength because she's adjacent to me when I'm jumping. So 1, 2, 3. All right, and I'm gonna stay there so I don't get a free strike. You know, why bother getting free strike? And I have 4 SP. I think I'm gonna do euthanasia and a root the mind. So that's gonna cost 3. So I'm gonna have 1 left. And I'll do a gore shot. So I'll do all 3 attacks against this big bad boy. I'm gonna exhaust my stuff now. I already paid for it. So let's do root the mind first, then euthanasia, then a gore shot. All right. So let's get my dice. Oh, again, I'm forgetting rules. I did have to roll for that jump. So now I need to get a 12. All right, my agility is 4. I'm getting +2. Now, if I don't get at least a 6, I'm gonna fall into that pit. So let's go. Well, there you go. I got an 11. Hooray for me. I don't fall and to my death. Okay, sorry about that confusion. I'll probably write a note at the start of the video. But anyway, here goes. I'm just attacking right here. So this is the root of mind. So it's going to be, woo! 11 plus 6 is 17. Now he blocks with, where's this card? It's over here. I'll put this right up here. It's going to be a green and a red right over there. So he's trying to get 17. Not likely. There you go, 12. So he's paralyzed. Where's my paralyzed token? Boom. That's great. We don't have to worry about him next turn. Now this is going to be my euthanasia attack. This is going to be, oh, almost got 4 books. This is going to be 9 plus 6, 15. No, 6 plus, 6 plus 9, 15. Let's see. You got an 11, so that's a fail. So let me put a wilt and a 6 damage. I'm just going to calculate the stuff on the right over here. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to do a gore shot. And let's see what happens. Oh, 4 books with a 9. Awesome. So 4 books, like you already know, my evil doll will automatically give it 6 damage. And this is going to be 13 plus 6, 19. I don't think he's going to get 19. Oh, he got 15. That was close. But he failed. Now, I can either do it 6 damage or just 2 damage. I think I'm just going to give him 2 damage for now. I don't want to damage myself just because he's paralyzed next turn. I might have 2 rounds of attacks into him before he activates again. So I think I'm good. Let's just do 2. And because I'm playing way too fast, I just realized something. I was supposed to activate this totem as well. I believe that totem spawns a chest. I'm just going to double check. And the last exit token, I believe, gets spawned right over here. I'm just going to double check that. And then we're going to move on to Elfie's turn. I think she's just going to stay there. I don't think she's going to bother jumping. Her agility is... Well, actually, it's 5. I'm going to need a 7 to jump over or she's going to die. Well, actually, I have my... If I can move him... maybe she'll jump next turn. Because if I can move him there, then if she can jump. And if she misses, then he has a chance of catching her with his perception. Because he has a pretty good perception. But anyway, I'm going to check out what that is. Let's grab all of these. I'm going to set up the new round. Whoops. What am I doing with my tiles? Alright, so let's set up the new round. Then we're going to go check that chest. Alright, so let's see this up first. Looks like Patrick's going to go. Then the summon. Z. Actually, the summon got to do something before. So actually, you know what? Let me activate my... Sorry. Woo! Going way too fast. My summon was last. She's going to do an action. Let's see. She's going to get her 3 SP. Pretty simple for her. She's just going to do empowered gore shot. That's it. That's all she would have done. All right, so let me just do that. So that's gonna be 6 plus 6, 12, and you got 13. So boom, that was quick. That would have been her turn. All right, then I set up the new initiative row. So I'm gonna check what that is, and I'll be right back. All right, so I checked it out. It only creates that loot token and the exit token over here. All right, so let's continue on with our adventure. So it's going to be Patrick up next. He's going to have 4 SP to spend. He's going to use it all. Okay, he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 1 SP, 2 SP, 3 SP, and his 4th SP is to get the loot over here. Now this loot actually stays. I just read it up in the book. What you have to do is a strength test, and you're going to make twice as much money as what you roll. So my strength here is 6 for Patrick. So that's pretty good. It's going to be 6 plus 4. So that's only going to be 20 gold. Just as a reminder. You know what? Let me just go write it down on my piece of paper. Alright, so that was 20 gold. And he's done. Now, what sucks is that to get the achievement at the start that I mentioned of this mission, every single character, so all 4, not the summon characters, need to go get loot from this chest, and then we're going to get the achievement. So what I think I'm going to do is, start sending them all this way to loot the chest to get the achievement, and then I'm going to try to figure out where the real exit is. Hopefully this is the real exit, because if it is, then it's already on the way, right, type of thing. Alright, so that was going to be it for Patrick. Now Elfie's going to go. What does she do? Well, she can't jump because somebody's in her way. Let's give her 3 SP. I guess she's going to do an empowered gore shot again. Doesn't really have a choice. What else can she do? She has a regular attack, gore shot, cleanse, blood barrier. She can give barrier to Zeke, but it's kind of pointless right now. I can just take him out, I think. So let's just roll that gore shot. It's going to be 6 plus 6, 12. I think she's going to miss again. And that's a 12, so that's a protection against it. You know what? Let me... Should I bother? Yeah, I'm going to deal myself a damage to give another dodge token to Zeke. So he's got 2 dodge tokens. That might come in handy if the animate decides to attack me. And that's all she's going to do. Alright. Next is going to be Zeke. He generates 4 SP. It's going to exhaust all his stuff. Let's spend... You know what? I'll spend 4, and I'm going to do Euthanasia 2 times. Alright. So first time... So how much life is he at? He's at 14 out of 30. I'm going to have to get lucky and get a couple of... actually, if I have to hit all 3. Okay, so Euthanasia the first time. Oh, man, this is a terrible roll. 5 plus 6, 11. Oh, man, what a waste. Yeah, he protected against that. Alright, second Euthanasia is going to be a lot better. So this is going to be 11 plus 6, 17. Got 13. Alright, so he's hit by that one at least. So that's going to be another 6. And now the wilt, he's actually going to be condemned right on his turn as well. They're not immune to condemn, so that's good. And then finally, I'm going to do a gore shot here as the final attack. There's no point of doing root the mind again because he's already paralyzed and he can't get paralyzed again. So gore shot, it'll be 6 plus 6, 12. Oh, that's not good. And he got 13. Well, there you go. So I only, man, those are some pretty crappy rolls. But at least I didn't roll any skulls. So he's pretty much done. I don't even want to move. I'm just gonna get free striked or break attacked against, and he's at 18. He's at 20. He has 10 life left. So I think he's done. The animate's gonna go. He's paralyzed, so that's it. Pretty simple. All right, then Remy's gonna go. Now originally Remy, I was gonna send her this way to backstab this guy, but now that everyone needs to go get this chest, I think I'm gonna send everyone this way. All right, and then maybe I'll send them all back to help Zeke out over there. So let's give her her SP. She's gonna use 3 to move, I guess. So she moves at actually she's gonna fly because there's a ton of terrain over here. So she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I believe that's all her SP, so that would have been 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's all 4 of her SP. So she's done. That's it. And then Nightingale's gonna go. So she's gonna go same thing. She's at 3 SP. She's gonna move at all her SP. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would have been her 3 SP, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So actually, wait. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what she's gonna do? She's going to pop her once per encounter ability. Might as well do it now. To give herself 2 SP, give everyone else 1 SP. Just give everyone their 1 SP. Alright. And then she's going to use her 2 SP. She's going to use 1 to move here, and the other one to get the chest. Let's just get this out of the way. Because if that's the ending thing, might as well use it, right? So it's going to be, oh man, 5 plus, what's her strength is going to be, her strength is only 2. So it's 7 times 2 is 14. So 14 more gold. So both of these characters did it. I don't know how I'm going to calculate that, but anyway, that's what it is. So that's going to be the end of the round. So these rounds are going to go quite fast. There's no enemies on the field, so it's just a lot of repositioning. Now, it's good that the animate is actually there, because as long as we're attacking him or he's attacking us, then we're not getting urgency tokens. So it's going to give me enough time to move Zeke all the way down and get all these guys the time needed to go through all this stuff. All right, so let's do it. So Nightingale's up first, and Zeke, Alfie, Patrick, the animate, and then Remy is last. All right, so she's going to generate her 3 SP. She's up first. Let's do this as quick as possible. Because she only generates 3 and these 2 guys have haste, she's gonna make her way to the other side, right? There's no point of her hanging around here, so she's gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's her movement. She's gonna use another 2 to go 1, 2, and another 1 to go like this. There you go. She's done. All right, that's it for Nightingale. Zeke's gonna go. Pretty simple. All right, he's back here. Spend all 4. Do euthanasia twice again. Hopefully we take him out this time. All right, so let's do it. So it's gonna be 8, 10 plus 6 is 16. You got almost double ones, so that's gonna be 6 damage. Actually, I was supposed to, when he was paralyzed, I was supposed to roll for his condemn. Sorry about that. I don't think I'll, yeah, there you go. Just something I forgot to do. All right, so that was first euthanasia, second euthanasia attack. Woo! 10 plus 6, 16 again. 0 books though. And he got 13, so that's another 6. All right, and now I'm gonna, sorry, I forgot to unexhaust this. I'm gonna do gore shot. And this is to kill him, I think. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I killed him now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 30. Right? Yeah. 5 times 6, 30. My math. Yeah, I've already killed him. I don't have to do a gore shot. So that's going to take him off the board. Let's get some loot. Alright, so I'm going to have 1 SP left. I'm going to move myself in position right over here so that when she jumps, I'll be able to catch her if she misses. So that's that. Alright, now Alfie's going to go. She's going to do her jump thing. So 1 to move. Oops. 1 to move. She does have to move around though. She can't jump from here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see if she makes it. Her agility is 5. So she needs a 12. She needs to roll a 7. Well, she failed. Okay. She could fall in the pit, but I have to roll a Zeke's perception check, which is he has good perception if I remember. Yeah, 6. So I think I just need to roll a 4. Yeah, 8. Yeah. So whether I need to roll a 10 or a 12, it doesn't matter either way. It's a pass. I don't remember the rules without having to go in the rule book. But either way, 8 plus whatever he has, 6 is 14. He would pass the perception. She can't keep moving because he caught her. So she's going to end her movement right there. All right. So that's going to be it. I got to remove this. I got to remove this. All right. So now I'm in danger of getting some emergency tokens if I don't move my butt. So Patrick's up next. He's going to generate 4 SP. He's at 5 actually right now. All right. So he's going to go right over here. So it's going to be 1 movement. And he's going to check what this exit is. So this is the green one. I'm going to go double check the book and I'll check what that is. All right, so by activating this, we are now spawning the capsicles. All right, so they're appearing now. We added both their cards because there's 4, so there's 2 different groups on top of the initiative row. By the way, I'm reshooting this part because I made a mistake with Remy. So now they're gonna go and activate. They're not gonna do anything. So until somebody gets around here, they're just gonna sit there. Up next is gonna be Remy, who's gonna be last to activate this turn. All right, she's gonna have 4 SP left, so she's gonna move for 1. Let's get rid of 1. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna spend 1 to do the chest. She's gonna have 2 left. Now we're gonna roll the. Her strength is 7, which is fantastic. So it's gonna be 7 plus. 7 plus 10, 17 times 2 is gonna be 34. Hopefully my math is right. 34, 34 gold. Yeah. Then she's here. What she's going to do is she's going to do like the shadows and then use her sword to move 1 diagonally. So she's going to go 1, 2, and then diagonally like this. All right, so she's going to come this way. So essentially, I just need Patrick to come activate this to get the achievement, and I think that's a real goal of mine. I don't know why. I'm achievement hunting at this point. And we need to find where the other exit is. So one of these 3 exits is the real way to get out of here. So the way it looks like it works is that like the green exit activates the green objective here. So there's probably a red one and a yellow one out there and a blue one. The blue one is the one we're trying to find. All right, so let's give this a shuffle. Let's give it a cut. Now the capsicles go. Doesn't really affect us. So Patrick, capsicles, Nightingale, capsicles again, Alfie, Remy, and Zeke. Zeke is always last, and I need Zeke to. This kind of sucks. I wanted him to go first because. Well, actually, I wanted Alfie to go and then Zeke to go. Yeah, anyway. So Patrick's going to go. Let me give him his SP. He's at 5. He's over here. He's just going to gun it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's all of the SP. If he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, he's 2 more. Boom. There you go. He's done. All right, now these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they'll be able to hit if anyone gets on this tile, basically. By the way, I did make a mistake at the beginning of the video. I'll probably write a note. There's a little slight red line here. I didn't really recognize it at the beginning of the mission. So when I was here or here, I couldn't really attack the blight that was there. But anyway, small mistake. Okay, so that's going to be it for Patrick. Cave School is going to go next. Pretty much do nothing. Nightingale is up, so she's going to get her 3 SP. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. And then she's going to do the loot. Not sure what this is. I'm going to have to go look at the book. All right, but before we look at the book, let me just deal with this. This is going to be the Cave Skulls. It's going to do nothing. Alfie. I think I gave her SP already. All right, it doesn't really matter because she's only going to use 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think she's going to wait here because when Patrick goes, he's going to jump from here to here type of thing. So I think she's good there. So she's going to stay put. Then Remy's going to go. So now before Remy goes, actually, I'm going to go check what that loot is. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I read the red loot. You actually get a couple of consumables here. Oops. So I'm going to take my consumable deck, give it a good shuffle, cut it, take 2 from the bottom. So it looks like knives, always knives, and a juice box. Damn juice boxes. All right, those are going to go into my party stash. I wish it was something better, but it is what it is. Now, I need to do a lore 10 check. If I get it, then I'm going to unlock an awesome uncommon relic, which would be really nice. I barely have any common relics. An uncommon one would be great. So let's see. Her lore is 3. Surprisingly, it's the most out of the whole party. And she needs to get a 7. So there you go. We got it. 9 plus 3 is 12. We got it. Okay, so let me grab the deck of uncommon relics here. Turn it over to the other side. Give it a good shuffle. I wonder what we're going to get. So I'm going to cut this in half. And take the one at the bottom. And what is this? Looks like tobacco. Puff brand classy tobacco. This is just passive gain haste. Oh, this is awesome. All right, so I'm going to give this to... I'm going to put it in my party stash for now, but it should go to Nightingale. All right, put this on the side. Okay, so that was her. There's nothing else she needs to do. So last up is going to be Zeke, and he's the one that's going to come down and do the jump. All right, it's going to be the exact same jump we did before. We're trying to hit a 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to do my full movement, 6. All right, so let's see. His jump is his, his agility is 4 plus the 6. I just need a 6 on these 2 dice. It's almost like a 75% chance I get it. It's very rare to fail this. Yeah, there you go, 10. All right, because these dice go up to 7. So 1 6 or 1 7 on these dice, and I would have auto passed. All right, so he made it. He finished his movement. That's the end of the round. Pretty simple. Now I'm gonna get an urgency token. I believe it's my first one of the round of the mission because these guys didn't activate this mission. So now what do I want to do? I'm not sure. Let's give this a good shuffle. I'm going to decide as soon as this comes out, because if the Cave Skulls go first, they're actually going to move in. So let's see. Well, it looks like Nightingale's going to go. Then Zeke. Oh, Cave Skulls. Oh, actually Zeke's going to go before they activate. So he's actually going to come down to try to get to the chest before. All right. All right, so let's get to it here. So first is going to be Nightingale. She's right next to an exit. Let's go figure out what it is. She's going to move here. She's going to use, that's 1 SP to move, 1 SP to flip it over, and it's the blue one. Now, I already went ahead, just so I'm prepared to read what that is, and this one spawns a blight right here in the end space, right where the blue totem was, the blue objective is. Man, I can't talk anymore. All right. So that's gonna be it for her. She can't do anything else with 1 SP because she already did a move action. So she's pretty much done. Oh, and I should remove this chest. So she's done. Now the blight will actually activate right after her. I do need to go check their card to see if they even move. Let's double check. Oh, it sucks. He's in the way. I'm gonna have to go back because remember Zeke is coming this way to go to the chest so I can get the objective. An opponent, Jason, SOI, can move and attack an opponent. Now it moves at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only going to be here. And its range is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it won't be able to do anything, so it's done. I'll put his card right over here. Next up is going to be Zeke. Let's give him his 4 SP. Actually, he's going to be at, he's going to be at 4. So he's going to use 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he moves at he's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6, 8, 10, 12, right? So he's gonna use it all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and he's kind of stuck there. All right, so that's gonna be it for him. Now the 2 Casicles cards are gonna do absolutely nothing again. Now the Elfie. I think what she's gonna do, she's gonna try to go up there and get the chest, right? Because there's no point of activating these because now we know where the exit is. If I activate these, all it's gonna do is spawn monsters, 1 at the red and 1 at the yellow. All right, because as you can see, the blue one spawned at the blue, the green one spawned at the green. I'm assuming one of them is red, it's going to spawn monsters here, which I don't really want. And this one's going to spawn more monsters. I mean, if we're very healthy, maybe I'll just spawn one just to fight more things, get more loot. But for right now, I just want to take care of all this stuff over here. All right, so she's going to move out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to jump over. I did forget to give her SP. She's going to use 1 to do her jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, you know what? Since she's going to be alone, she's actually going to go the super long way. Where was she? Here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. She's going to have to spend it all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you know what? She's just going to wait there. So that's going to be all her SP. So she can't even look at the chest yet. She has no SP. That's fantastic. That's going to be her. Now Remy's going to go next. And I guess we got to come back this way. We're going to have these 3 characters fight the blight. Now, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like the shadows. But ideally, I don't mind waiting behind the wall. And, no, you know what? Let's go in. So it's going to be 1 SP to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I don't mind waiting there because if it moves 1, 2, 3, 4, it still can't attack me. And by being here now, I'm going to have 5 SP for the falling round where I can actually go in and do some damage. Or I can wait right here and then it'll move and do its ranged attack so that it gets away from the corner here so we can have a flank attack. You know what? Because she has a ton of dodging, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to do its ranged thing. It's going to attack twice, but it is what it is. So that's going to be her. And then Patrick's going to go. And it's going to do the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, they're going to wait right over here. And I think that's it. I'm going to call it a round. That's it. That's all. All right, let's see who goes first. I actually want the blight to go first, so it actually moves out of there. Or if these 2 guys go before the blight, I guess it's fine. We can probably take it down, just as 2. And then I'm just gonna send Zeke to fly in, and actually that would have been my second. Sorry, that would have been my second urgency token. I got to keep track of those because nothing activated. But this round for sure, we're gonna activate or attack this guy. All right, let's see what's up. So it looks like Elfie's gonna see what's in that chest. And then the blight's gonna go. All right, so. All right, and to be honest with you, at any point, if I'm having trouble, I can just... Actually, if we can get the chest now... Actually, no, he's activating at the end. No, wait, where's he activating? He's activating here. If I can somehow get the chest and then I'll just jump out of here. Anyway, we'll see. So Elfie, pretty simple. Get her 3 SP. She's gonna use 1 to see what's in the chest. Yeah, let me go see. I'll be right back. The chest was funny. It says go get a plank card and go get 20 gold. So I'm gonna do that. Make sure I write 20 gold on my sheet. Okay, and that's it. All right, so now let's circle back to the Guardian here. So nobody's adjacent. Is there somebody in the SOI? No. Can it move and attack an opponent? Yes. Move to the nearest opponent. Actually, no, it can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. It still can't. Yeah. You know what? Thinking about it, I really wanted it to activate this one and not this one, because this is just one attack and this would be 2 different attacks. So you know what? Technically, I would have been like this. Let's just say. All right, let's just say it was like this. All right, so he would have gone, sorry, small takesy backsies. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he would do his attack. So he's obviously doing, can he move and attack an opponent? That's the one right here. So it says make an attack, inflict poison, force 12. All right, so his attack is a green and a red. Right now, she's obviously going to dodge. She's going to use one of her 20,000 abilities to dodge. So let's use it right there. So I have the ability to re-roll this because the cat suit. So I'm definitely going to do that because that was a pretty bad roll. All right, so that's going to be just a +1. So plus ninjutsu plus that. It's going to be 12, 13, 14, I believe. 13 or 14. I'll just double check that. So he got an 11. Doesn't really matter whether it's 12, 13, 14. He would have missed. Let me just double check her defense. It'll be 9 plus 2 is 11 plus ninjutsu 12 plus what you just rolled 13. Oh, okay. Either way, it's 13. He would have missed. All right, because he missed, I'm actually going to activate the black ticket here to do a counter. All right. All right. So let's roll her dice. So we're countering right over here. And it's going to be, oh, that's nice, 15. Wow, that was pretty lucky. 15 minus 13 is going to be 2 damage. Let me go get her sword. Boom. So each shield is 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And, oh, can't forget, she's got courage. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's going to be 11 damage on a counter. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. So that's going to be it. Oh, he has his fall. Oh, no, he doesn't do his follow-up because he missed the attack. Yeah. That's done. All right, so he's done. So now Zeke's going to go. Let's check out his stuff. So I'm going to unexhaust, give him his 4 SP because of haste. He's going to use probably more than 1 to move. So let's use 2 to move. So that's going to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To be right there. Actually, you know what? Nah. He's going to be right over here. He doesn't need to move any closer. He's launching spells, right? So let me give him his SP back. Sorry, he was at 4. He just had to spend 1. Right, so now he's at 3. He's going to do a Root the Mind, a Euthanasia, and a Gore Shot. So he's going to spend all 3 for that. Exhaust, exhaust. So he's going to do Root the Mind first, like usual. We're going to start with our most powerful one and work our way down. So let's do it. So it's going to be 9 plus 6, 15. And his check is a green and a teal. So let's see if he gets 15. He got 13. So he fails. So he's paralyzed. Oh, that spell is amazing. Paralyzed. So now I'm going to do Euthanasia. Oh, that's it. 3 damage. I got 3 damage. Boom, right there. So that was a fail. And now finally, Gore Shot. That's going to be 8 plus 6. It is 14. And he got 13. Oh, that was close. 13. So, you know what? I'll just give him 2 damage because no point of damaging myself some more. I'm almost dead, actually. Actually, not even close to being dead, but 13 damage going to the next mission. I'll probably end up healing a bit, heal tokens and a bunch of things. All right, so he's done. All right, then it's going to be Remy, who's going to re-attack here. Okay, so Remy's ready to go. I think she's just going to attack multiple times. She's going to attack 3 times. Blade Works and 4 SP. So let's do Blade Works. It's going to be your usual green-red combo. Now, should she empower? Now, she has Courage. As long as she keeps hitting, Courage is going to be in effect. So let's see. Oh, I thought I rolled boxcars there for a second, but it was a 6. So it's going to be 15 minus 13 is 2 damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Courage basically adds 4. So 7 plus 4 is 11. So 11 more. 6 plus 5. So what is this at now? It says 12, 22, 23, 24. All right, so let's attack again. That's going to be 2 more here. All right, so let's see. Oh, finally I hit. I missed. So I'm going to re-roll that 4 to see if I can make it a hit. Let's tap that. See. Oh, and I still missed, so that's going to make me lose Courage. So it was fun while it lasted, but it's gone. And finally, you know what? Since it's the end of the mission, I'm gonna re-get my sword anyway. Let me just use my once per encounter ability there to chuck at a red die. It's only a 3. Oh, that was anticlimactic. I wanted to kill it off with that. So it's 12, 22 plus 5, 27. It's got 3 life left. All right, so I'm gonna definitely use my last 2 SP here to attack. And I missed again. Oh, all right, we're gonna have to keep going. Cavesicle does nothing. Remy, Nightingale does nothing. Yeah, she's gonna wait here. You know what? She's gonna move right here. She's gonna wait. As soon as that thing dies and we get the objective, it's over. He's gonna go there. Patrick's gonna go. Patrick, pretty simple. He's at 5 SP. He's gonna spend 2 to do shotgun blast. So what am I trying to hit? I'm trying to hit a 13. Let's see. And that's definitely gonna do it. I think that's gonna be the end of the mission here. So 17 minus 13. We're already at 4. 7, 10, 13. If I activate the books, 13, 15. 17 damage. Yeah, that's gonna be a dead blight. He's done. That's gonna give me another loot. 6. And that's gonna be the, he didn't move yet. Paralyzed is done. He's gonna move to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna hide in this tunnel here. Doesn't really matter. What I think I'm just gonna end up doing is Zeke's gonna go get the chest. I'm gonna activate it, then she's gonna jump on the thing. So the mission is pretty much done. I'm not gonna go after those cavesicles, it's pointless. So let's just see. Cavesicle, oh, blight should be gone. Alfie's gonna do nothing. Cavesicle's done. Oh, I'm gonna have to go a second round because Nightingale went before Zeke. Anyway, that's gonna give me another urgency token, but you know what you know what it is. It's gonna come here. I'm gonna roll my die to see how much loot I get. Oh, 9 plus his strength is 4. So it's going to be 13 times 2 is 26 more gold. I'm going to write that on my sheet. That'll give me the objective. I'm going to check the objective later. It's probably just more money or whatever. And then the following round, Nightingale is going to go there. I'm going to be at 3 urgency token. And that's it. All right, I'm not going to activate these 2 things. I'm scared of what they are. And I'm not going to go after those cavesicles. All right, so let me know how you did. I think this mission continues right after. All right, so see you on the next one.